Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I am here with my brother as we play Blue-White Merfolk in Modern, trying to show how Horizon Canopy and Spell Queller, they're worth it in the Merfolk deck. If you want to see how I designed Blue-White Merfolk, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And you know what? For all the greatest Merfolk content, go check out the Mana Base. You'll find me there, only on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So we won the die roll. And we have a hand, so we're going to keep it. We don't have a 2-drop yet, but maybe we'll see one. We at the very least, we can curve right into Master of Waves.
Oh, the mulliganing luck is finally turned.
Oh, excellent. I've had enough of mulliganing down to oblivion against my opponents. All my opponents had really threat-dense hands. Don't you dare do anything to my hand. Oh, excellent. We're curving. We are curving out. Spell Queller into Master of Waves? That's just delicious. Goblin Lore, hell no. Okay, so we're up against Hollow One. I miss Curse Catcher against this deck. I miss it. I guess I can show Wanderwine Hub. Okay, I'm gonna put actually Horizon Canopy in play, because if they ever play, what's it called? Burning Inquiry, we'll at least have this thing on the battlefield. Okay, that thing can resolve. Oh, drat, they didn't play anything else.
Good.
What, next you'll play Goblin Lore?
But you can Spell Queller.
I could. Hey, you're supposed to turn your phones off. Let's see, we got, I could play Master Waves, it's not that bad, but the problem is, you know what, I think I'm gonna hold up Spell Queller, to be honest. And we just got to keep spell quelling all the discard outlets. The only thing that this might run into, unfortunately, block into like what's it called? Street Wraith, but I was willing to take that risk. I don't know how they're going to interpret this, but I'll play the Wanderwine Hub, show Master of Waves. Or maybe should I still do this? If they ever play Burning Inquiry and I exile it and they just play, like, Bolt, that's not good for me. Whatever. I'll just pass. Like, they're not going to win unless they get these discard outlets going.
So what happened?
I guess they can hardcast Hollow One now. I passed the turn.
Oh.
That's what happened.
Spell Queller time.
Oh, they are going to. I can't Spell Queller this. It's just one out of the way. I'll just take 2 damage. If they aren't doing a lot, this is not going to be a big deal. I'm not going to lose to this. I'll just flash in a Spell Queller.
Swing for 4.
No, this thing's just gonna block it. I could just play Master of Waves, force them to have Fatal Push. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna tap out this turn. Have Fatal Push. You better have it. If you don't,
Game.
Yeah, basically. I will... If you have Fatal Push, I can't double block this thing anymore.
Swing in the air then.
Okay, if I attack for 2... I'll just be greedy. Yeah, let's attack for 2. Just hope you don't have Fatal Push, and then I can go wide and kill you.
Go white.
Okay, here comes Faithless Looting. Very likely, I'm going to let the Flameblade Adept attack into me because Bloodghast hits the graveyard. The reason I want to do that is if I kill the Flameblade Adept, then that can give my opponent Revolt for Fatal Push. At the moment, Master Waves can't be killed by anything.
Except mean words.
Except Mean Words, that's right. No, I don't even think Mean Words will kill Master of Waves. So this thing can't block. So we now currently have lethal on the board. Flamewake Phoenix can't block either because it has to attack.
Attack, bitch.
And that's... you're dead. Oh, unless you have Bolt. I guess if you have Bolt, you can Bolt something. But we have Spell Queller for that. Oh, you have another blocker. Okay, so block, block, or block, block. This is still 10 damage.
No, the Master Waves will do it.
No, it's still I've got lethal. I have so much lethal that I can afford to not tick my Ether Vial up. Damage. Alright. Hollow one.
Maybe he thought if he could block the Master Waves, it'll cancel the little tokens.
Maybe. So how good is Chalice here? Probably pretty good. Probably pretty good. Spreading Seas, not in love with this card.
Nobody is.
Oh, but the problem is they're bringing in Engineered Explosives, so Chalice might not be as good as I think it is. Although we can play a Chalice on 0 to play around Chalice on... Or can they... I think... Can they opt to not use the Sunburst? I don't think they have that option. Rest in Peace has to be pretty good. I don't want too many of these, though.
Play the Undertaker.
Curse Catcher is good. 58, I have to bring in some cards. Okay, we'll bring in some Chalices. Maybe not too many. We still want to use the Path to Exile. Sure. I think this is what we want to do. I could be wrong. Maybe there's something else we want to shave, but I really like Curse Catcher in this matchup. I don't know how many Rest in Pieces we want. Rest in Peace doesn't completely shut the deck down or anything. We've got a 1-lander. Keep it. 1-lander with 2 Merfolk Tricksters. That's helpful. Oh boy. Okay, here's where we sweat. Do we get to keep the Ether Vial and the land? Oh god. It's gonna be one of those.
Hold on, you might draw land.
No. Well, that's embarrassing. So here's the deal. I think we should keep the Master of Waves because if we don't do anything for many turns, Master Waves might be our only route to actually winning this game or stabilizing because we're going to fall really far behind on the board. So our opponent has Bloodghasts, a Bloodghast on the in the graveyard. If that's all they have, maybe we can come back, but we need to... Well, okay, we need to draw land this right now. Nope. I guess we discard Spell Queller. I really want to play Vial. Next turn, play Vial.
It's not happening.
This is rare. This is like very, 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 very rare.
You see what all your micromanaging of lands and numbers? Those numbers doesn't matter.
No, none of the numbers matter.
None of the numbers matter.
Okay, our opponent isn't doing anything. But we're not doing anything. Why? Why can't I just draw a land? Why can't I just draw a land? What's with this league? What? Why is it when I'm playing Blue-White Merfolk? Like, this hand has nothing to do with Blue-White Merfolk. I could be playing Mono-Blue Merfolk and this thing would still happen. Blue-White Merfolk deserves another chance. Well, whatever. We have another game to go to.
You can just keep playing leagues with it all the time. Oh, okay.
We're dead. Stone dead.
We'll get an explosive
nothing we can do. Even if we draw a land next turn, we'd be down to 2 life.
Sort them by rarity and whatever.
I'll submit this. Run this back. I would love to go first, so that they don't Burning Inquiry my vial away. No, we can't keep this. We can keep this, but it's not good. Yeah, we'll put it on top. Maybe if we can get that far there. If we can get that far, we can start casting Spell Quellers. This is where Burning Inquiry into, like, I don't know, a new hand would be convenient.
It might happen.
Okay. Nothing crazy happened yet. Excuse me, I have a response. I'm going to put a Stomping Ground into play tapped. This looks like Goblin Lore is going to get played. Or maybe our opponent just has like a boatload of removal. Like sometimes, you know, the Hollow One decks sideboard in that manner. Boat. Goblin Lore, please discard. Oh, baby! That was the jackpot for us. You discarded my land, well, you discarded all your Hollow Ones. That was perfect. Alright, let's Spell Queller.
Whatever's coming.
Basically. Let's just tempo them out. That was probably... And a Tasker. Just put all their threats right into the graveyard.
Still got another Spell Queller.
You know what? Yeah, let's start using these.
Puts a body on.
I don't know how good or bad their hand is, but let's do this. It's not a removal spell, so if they kill the Spell Queller, it's not like it's gonna dismantle everything on my board. Another Goblin Lore? The thing is, if they play Goblin Lore, what goes into the graveyard is random. If they play Faithless Looting, they can specifically put Bloodghast and Flamewake Phoenix into the graveyard. What the hell is this? Assassin's Trophy? Oh my god.
Ramping you up.
Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Because, like, I don't know what they're going to do with this Faithless Looting. It's not going to do anything impressive this turn.
They move History's block.
Well, you obviously are not paying attention.
No, I am. Just didn't want to say anything.
So a Flamewake Phoenix does hit the graveyard. And a Wooded Foothills, apparently.
Rest in peace.
I'm just going to play Master of Waves. Force them to kill this. I mean, maybe they will with Assassin's Trophy. But if I get to untap with Spell Queller, that seems pretty good. If they Assassin's Trophy, we can crack the Horizon Canopy at the very least.
Win-win.
Yeah, win-win. They can also play Engineer Explosives for 0. Oh, there's Fatal Push. Oh, I've now sort of run out of everything. They put another Hollow One in the graveyard. Perfect. And a Lightning Bolt.
Not going good for him.
No, these have been very bad. Very bad Goblin Lores for our opponent. That's a good draw. Cancel. Play land. So I don't take damage if I have to play Spell Queller. So now we're just going to hold Spell Queller to deal with sweepers or something like that. Especially Engineered Explosives. That's great, because after we Spell Queller the Engineered Explosives, if they kill the Spell Queller, that Engineered Explosives comes into play with 0 counters.
Just fizzled. There she is.
That's exactly what we're talking about. There is no good way to deal with this situation. Yeah, they're disgusted. Absolutely disgusted by this. Alright, we won the match! We won the match! We won the match! I'm excited. We won something. Let's go. Let's check the deck out.
So that is at the end.
So, okay, Spell Queller I thought was good. Spell Queller worked. Path to Exile, did it work? Probably. Like the times when we were playing it, though, we were like, we mulliganed to nothing. We didn't get to see the use out of Stony Silence or Rest in Peace, really. We didn't face the matchup, or we didn't draw it in the matchups that we wanted it to. Rest in Peace would have been fine in the Is It Phoenix deck. Chalice was great against the Is It Phoenix deck, but we needed... Actually, interesting to note, Path to Exile, in the matchups where we're going to play Chalice on 1, we're not going to have Path to Exile live, so that actually makes Dismember better. I don't think Horizon Canopy was good, though, to be honest. I really like the idea of this card. It's really well played in a lot of decks, but probably this should just be Mutavault, and then we just go down to like 2 islands or something like that and just suck it up. And you know, if they got Ghost Quarters or Field of Ruins or Cellar Wreckage, then we're just not going to have many islands to bring into play.
When are we going to see Is It Merfolk?
I don't know. Maybe next week. Maybe do you want to see Is It Merfolk? I have probably a little bit more room to BS around. Well, I mean, at this point, I think KCI is either banned or not banned. The banning announcement should be known by now.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
but
that broken? People.
Well, there was 4 copies of it in the top 8 of like the most recent Grand Prix, and people were like, how much longer can this go for? This is stupid.
People also had a lot of fun playing each other in the top.
Yeah, and they're also calling for the banning of Faithless Looting. I actually don't mind the cantrips. Like I'm not one of the people saying that Ancient Strains should get banned. I think Ponder should get unbanned. I think Serum Visions should get unbanned. I have no problem with these 1 mana cantrips. I have a problem with all the other. I have a problem with Mox Opal. I have a problem with things that cost nothing.
Nothing free. Okay?
Yeah. People are complaining, oh, it's a 1 mana cantrip. Well, what about things that are free? That's ridiculous. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe I will look into. We ran bad. We definitely ran bad. We had that rock deck. I screwed up against that Is It deck and that Death Shadow deck. We just like mulligan to Oblivion.
Couldn't get any lands.
Has nothing to do with the structure of the deck. I mean, it's like the lands and creature base is the exact same as normal Merfolk. Although I have to say maybe some things might change if these are Mutavaults. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, this is my Blue-White Merfolk build. I think it looks cool so far, and might say, Chalice actually saw some play this league, so maybe we're gonna see some more Chalice later on. Maybe it's time to bring Chalice back. So today's lesson, Blue-White Merfolk will return. Blue-White Merfolk will be back. So anyway, we're going to thank all my patrons for supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank the manabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.